When I walk into the courthouse in the morning, I'm always thinking about the families that are going to appear in front of me. For some of them, it's going to be one of the most difficult times or most difficult days in their lives. I've been with the Domestic Relations Court for the last 15 years. When I entered the court, I was a judicial attorney and a part-time magistrate, and most of my career there I've been a full-time magistrate with the court. I've also helped develop many of the programs that we have at the court, and those programs help parents who are in high conflict with one another. They help divorcing parents understand the importance of reducing the conflict in their interaction for the best interest of their kids. And also we have a program that educates parents so they know what to expect in court. I think that we have one of the best domestic relations courts in the state, and I would like to continue improving the court and continuing having new innovative programming and ways that we could help families in Summit County. We have families that have businesses, and we have to figure out the values of the businesses, and sometimes perhaps dissolve the business if both the husband and the wife are interest owners in that business. We have a lot of complicated tax issues that it's very important to understand tax law in order to be a competent domestic relations practitioner, magistrate, or judge. We also deal with very complex children's issues that deal with different psychological problems. We see parents that have some issues from time to time with substance abuse and mental health issues. We do handle a variety of issues at the court. We rely heavily on experts, especially for business valuation cases and for cases that deal with folks that possibly have psychological issues. Some of the most difficult decisions I have to make is if there's an abuse allegation. We not only have to weigh the credibility of the experts and understand what they're testifying to, we're also the judge and the jury. We have staff that we rely on each and every day. We have support staff that schedule cases. We have a team of social workers. We have a whole floor of magistrates. We have 2 judges. We have bailiffs. We're always concerned with people's security and safety, and we also strive really hard to serve the public. In domestic relations court, every family is a unique entity, and that's the way they deserve to be treated. My son Ronnie, he was born 5 days before I started my first day of law school, and I always wanted to go to law school, so I went ahead and worked during the day, went to school at night, and would stay up with Ronnie sometimes till wee hours of the morning. Little did I know things were going to get even more difficult when about a year later I ended up getting a divorce and finding out that Ronnie was autistic. I found myself as a single father for some time, and I remember taking him out into the public, and that used to make him have a lot of anxiety, and sometimes he would bite and scratch and scream and cry. And I remember how sometimes other people would look at me and I felt like they were judging me. Now, he's a happy 18-year-old man, and he finds a lot of pleasure and joy in life and is really a joy to be around. Each and every case I hear, I really try to listen, try to prepare for the case, and try to write a thoughtful decision and take my time and look at the whole picture. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be any better than the folks that used to look at me, not knowing my situation, and seeing Ronnie act up all those years ago. Dasha's a very hard worker. She's a freshman in college. Alex is, he's just a great kid. He's very personable. Arena's been pretty much my whole support system. And, when I'm out campaigning, she's the one that's really keeping things together at the house and supporting me, being positive about this campaign. People who have appeared in my court have said that I have good judicial demeanor. And that's really important to me. I think it's essential for a domestic relations judge to be tough when a situation requires toughness, and to always be compassionate. This has been my life's work. I've been at the court now for 15 years, and I really care about the place.